7 symptoms your body gives before a heart attack. Our body is a fully interconnected system with various organs, and all these organs need blood to function properly. The most important organ for conducting blood throughout our body is the heart. The heart can be considered the central organ of the human body, and for this reason, we must pay maximum attention to our heart. If there is a failure in it, it could compromise the other organs that depend on it and put our health and life at risk. The most common cause of heart impairment is a heart attack, but before someone has a heart attack, it is common for the body itself to give signs that the heart is about to have an attack. These are the signs I'll show you in today's video. It's important to note that the symptoms of a heart attack can vary from person to person, and not everyone will experience the same signs. However, in this video, I will show you the 7 most common signs that can occur before a heart attack, and chest pain is just one of these signs. So, let's get started. Number 1. Chest pain. Chest pain is often one of the most prominent signs of a heart attack. It can manifest in different ways, from intense pressure to a squeezing sensation. This pain can occur in the center of the chest or spread to areas such as the arms, neck, jaw, back, or even the stomach. Chest pain is a serious symptom that should not be ignored, and prevention and quick action can make all the difference. But have you ever wondered what causes this chest pain? I'll explain. Chest pain during a heart attack occurs due to the lack of adequate blood supply to a part of the heart muscle. Obstruction in the coronary arteries can be caused by a buildup of fat, cholesterol, and other materials, forming a substance called atherosclerosis. If one of these plaques ruptures, it can cause the formation of a blood clot that can partially or completely block the blood flow in the coronary artery. The lack of oxygen due to artery obstruction leads to injury to the heart muscle, known as a myocardial infarction. This injury is perceived as a very strong pain in the chest. If you or someone close to you is experiencing chest pain, don't wait another minute, call an ambulance, and seek immediate help. Studies indicate that immediate assistance is what makes the significant difference between the life and death of someone who has had a heart attack. Number 2. Shortness of breath. Shortness of breath or difficulty breathing is a symptom that can be associated with an imminent heart attack. This can occur before or during a heart attack. Imagine feeling like you can't breathe normally, as if the air is running out. This is a sign that should never be ignored. It's important to note that shortness of breath often does not occur in isolation. It may be accompanied by other symptoms, such as chest pain as we saw in the previous item, and this combination of symptoms is a warning sign and should be taken very seriously. But why does shortness of breath occur during a heart attack? I'll explain, and you'll understand. When a heart attack occurs, the blood flow to the heart is compromised, and this can lead to a lack of oxygen. This lack of oxygen can result in the sensation of shortness of breath. That's why understanding the mechanisms behind this symptom is essential for recognizing the urgency of seeking help. If you or someone around you is experiencing shortness of breath, do not hesitate to seek medical help immediately. Call an ambulance, as quick intervention can make the difference between recovery and more serious complications. However, shortness of breath can also occur as a symptom of other diseases not related to a heart attack, such as in the case of kidney diseases. If you want to know more about this, I'll leave another video I made at the end of this video, which is quite comprehensive about the 10 signs that you have kidney disease and 10 ways to prevent these diseases. Watch it when you finish this video here. Number 3. Cold sweat. Cold sweat, when not related to physical exertion or ambient temperature, can be a warning sign of a possible heart attack. This sweat is usually sticky and cold, and many people feel it as part of the symptoms that precede a heart attack. Let's see why a person feels this cold sweat when having a heart attack. Here's the thing, when a heart attack occurs, the blood flow to the heart is decreased, as explained in the previous item. And because of this decrease in the amount of blood going to the heart, this can lead to a response from the autonomic nervous system, which includes the release of cold sweat. And often, a person is sweating cold and does not correlate it with a heart attack, believing it to be something simple and temporary. However, seeking medical help is highly recommended because this cold sweat is a warning from our body that something is wrong and should not be ignored. It's important to note that cold sweat usually does not appear in isolation. It can occur together with chest pain, shortness of breath, nausea, which we will see now, and other symptoms. If you're enjoying the video so far, before we move on to the next topic, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel to not miss any videos discussing your healthcare. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Now let's move on to the next item. Number 4 is nausea. Nausea, or the feeling of stomach discomfort that may lead to vomiting, is a symptom that some people experience before or during a heart attack. This bodily reaction can serve as an early warning that something is amiss with the heart. It is important to understand that our body is a complex system composed of various organs, and all these organs require blood to function. When a heart attack occurs, blood flow to the heart is reduced, which can also affect the digestive system, causing nausea. Understanding this relationship is essential for recognizing the severity of the symptom. If you or someone close is experiencing nausea, especially when associated with other mentioned symptoms, do not hesitate, seek medical help immediately. Calling an ambulance is crucial, as prompt intervention can make a difference. Number 5, fatigue. Unexplained fatigue is an extreme feeling of tiredness that arises without apparent reason. It is important to pay attention to this symptom as it can be a warning sign of heart problems, including a possible heart attack. When there is an issue with the heart, such as the risk of a heart attack, the body often responds with unexplained fatigue. This can result from the heart not functioning efficiently and the body not receiving enough oxygen. It's important to know that not every instance of fatigue is necessarily related to a possible heart attack. It can be a sign of other illnesses. Fatigue is another indicator that can also point to kidney disease, not just a heart attack. I discussed this in that comprehensive video I mentioned earlier, which covers the 10 signs that you have kidney disease and 10 ways to prevent these diseases. I'll leave that video at the end of this message for you to watch. Number 6, anxiety and fear. In some cases, anxiety and fear can be emotional signs of a possible heart attack. It is important to understand that the heart and mind are connected, and these emotional signs may indicate an impending heart problem. Excessive anxiety and fear can trigger physical responses that affect the cardiovascular system. These responses can increase the risk of cardiac events. Understanding this relationship is crucial for recognizing the importance of these emotional signs. In addition to anxiety and fear, other emotional and physical symptoms may be present, such as nervousness, restlessness, palpitations, and even cold sweats. It is essential to observe these signs and consider the possibility of a heart event. If you or someone close is experiencing anxiety and fear, it is important to seek healthy ways to deal with these emotions. This may include breathing techniques, meditation, or even seeking psychological support. Mental health care is as important as physical care. Number 7, fainting and dizziness. Fainting and dizziness can be indicators of a heart problem, including the possibility of a heart attack. It is crucial to understand these signs to protect heart health. A heart attack is typically related to the amount of blood that fails to reach the heart. If the amount of blood reaching the heart is inadequate, it means the heart will fail to deliver oxygenated blood to the brain, leading the person to experience fainting and dizziness during a heart attack. When it comes to heart disease, it is important to note that fainting and dizziness rarely occur alone. They usually come accompanied by other symptoms mentioned earlier, such as chest pain, shortness of breath, cold sweats, nausea, fatigue, among others. This combination should be an urgent call to seek immediate medical assistance. If you or someone close is feeling dizzy or fainting, especially when associated with other mentioned symptoms, do not hesitate, seek medical help immediately. The promptness of assistance to this person can be the difference between life and death. Never ignore it. In this video, we present the most common signs that may arise when you are about to suffer a heart attack, and now you are familiar with these signs. But it is important to share this video with as many people as you can so that they also know what to do when faced with situations like the ones presented here. Imagine that only you are aware of these heart attack signs, and you are with others who do not know about them. Then you will know what to do if any of those people show signs of a heart attack. But what if you are the one experiencing these heart attack signs, and others do not know how to help you? Then your life will be at risk. Remember that a heart attack can happen not only to elderly people, but also to young individuals. That's why everyone should be aware of these heart attack signs shown in this video, and information is never too much, especially when it comes to your health. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to receive more videos about taking care of your health. Leave a comment below also saying if you know someone who has ever experienced any of these heart attack signs and if it was indeed a case of a heart attack. Thank you for watching.